I was asked to come down here and just, hey, John, and just share some thoughts about the justice system. What I share with people all the time, and I don't have to tell this group this, we all know that a prosecutor's oath is to seek justice and not convictions. But the question is, what does that mean and how do we attain it? You'd be surprised that outside of our world and our profession, people really don't understand the role of defense attorneys and prosecutors in the justice system. And they really, and what I use our symbol of justice, Lady Justice, to explain to them kind of the concepts that we have to deal with every day in our justice system. It's Lady Justice, right? That's the symbol of the justice system. It is mimicked after the goddess Themis. I don't know if you knew this. If you're on Jeopardy, maybe this might help you. So this goes back to the Greek times. The goddess Themis, and I don't pray to Greek gods, I'm a Christian, but she was the goddess of order back in the day, back in those days, in those times. And so our justice system represents order, right? We want our justice system to bring order to our community. But each symbol of Lady Justice has a deep meaning. The blindfold, obviously, unbiased, right? We don't look at gender, race, political affiliation. We get the facts and the law and merge them together to try to reach this elusive concept called justice. She carries a sword because at times the justice system should be swift and harsh. I mean, today they got that verdict back on the Boston bomber, and he was sentenced to death. I mean, something as serious as that. She puts her foot up on a book. Why? Because you cannot apply the law if you don't understand the law and know the law. So there's knowledge involved and studying of the law. Regardless of your faith background, most symbols of Lady Justice has a serpent being crushed between her foot and the book. And the serpent is the universal symbol of evil, right? So the justice system should crush out evil in general, overall. But of all that, she balances out by holding the scales in her left hand, meaning how do you balance all that out to reach what we call justice? And sometimes there's equity reasons why we get to where we get. There used to be something in Bexar County called in the interest of justice that was gone for 16 years. And I couldn't help it. Give me some break here. But I took a lot of shots during the campaign. And so, and that's back, in my opinion. And I would hope to think that a lot of my colleagues would say that. Then there's a different culture here in Bexar County. Because what I tell the office is we need to do what's right, not what's easy. Doing what's easy is easy. I mean, doing the right decision is often the hard decision. And what I hope to get to, and I think we're getting there slowly but surely, it's only been not even 5 months, is to get to a point where there's honor amongst adversaries. Where I'm a lawyer, I might be the DA, it's not who I am, it's what I do for a living, and there's a difference. Life affects us all. You all probably know my testimony. I mean, I was arrested when I was 21. I've experienced the death of my brother in a violent crime in our house. I've been a magistrate judge. I was a passionate defense attorney, and any prosecutor will tell you that I tried a case against it, that I didn't take it easy on him. And so now I've been called to be the DA, and I'm going to do that honorably. And I want to make sure that I establish a different culture in this office, because we do have to get it right. This is not fun and games. Technically, seeking justice means sometimes looking after a citizen accused when there might not be an attentive defense attorney, I tell our staff. And I know there are none of those in this room. But I mean, that's the ugly truth. There might be a defense attorney that's not really thinking of the best interest of their client, and sometimes that falls on us because we are truth seekers. And that's what I hope, that all citizens become truth seekers, because truth transcends anything from political parties to gender to special interests. If you're truly a truth seeker, then I think there's common ground. So that's in my heart, that's in my spirit, that's what we do in our office. I can bore you to death with everything that we've done in our office from the, do you mind? Okay, well. We started, don't get me started, Conviction Integrity Unit. That was something that some people criticized and said, why are you starting a Conviction Integrity Unit? Because to be consistent with what I said before is we have to get it right. I mean, that's just it. I mean, I can't speak for what my predecessor did, or her predecessor, or whomever, or some individual assistant prosecutor. I mean, so we have an independent unit in the office that reviews, aside from and separate than the appellate section. That would make no sense if they answer to the appellate section, right? And so they act independently, of course, under my authority, and ultimately, because they work for the office, but they act independently. We started a child abuse unit. We're doing in-office training. In my humble opinion, I believe the lawyers in the district attorney's office here in Bexar County were being out-lawyered by me many times. And so, I mean, that should stop. I mean, there should be training for the largest law firm in Bexar County. And we do a lot of in-office training. But then also I tell them, look, you have authority. I don't need robots, and I don't need vending machines in a courtroom. I need lawyers. And that means you're going to think independently, follow the law, and I give them, there's 3 rules on what you're going to do. Is what you're about to do, is it legal? Is it ethical? Give me a detailed reason why you did it. We can talk about the third and we can learn from it and grow. I might not like it, but you won't get in trouble if you felt like that was the right thing to do and you give me details of why. But the first two are paramount, legal and ethical, and we can deal with the third one. And I believe that people enjoy coming to work now. And I believe that if they enjoy coming to work, they will bring excellence to what they do. And if they bring excellence to what they do, then I think we can find that elusive concept called justice. And there's no reason why we can't get along. We're adversaries at times, but we're people, we're friends. I tell them that, and if there's something personal, that's between you guys, but that's not the culture in the office where defense attorneys are the enemy, because it's just not the way I'm wired. So that's it. It's different day in Bexar County, and we're going to continue to grow, and I'm working on the front end with the children's court all the way to, we're doing mental evaluations at the MAG's office. I'm working with the sheriff and Tony Fabella to see if we can identify people that are falling through the cracks and have mental issues and are coming back 6, 7, 8 times, to get them on the right track and try not to criminalize a mental health issue, and to deal with them appropriately so they're not just like a broken record coming through over and over again. So those are just a handful of many things that we've been working, and I'm going to continue to work hard to make sure that we improve this system. So long after I'm gone, whether it's 4 years, 8 years, whatever, it's irrelevant, that what we establish in Bexar County continues to live on and is the new standard in Bexar County, whether I'm there or not. So thank you for letting me address you. Have a blessed weekend.